Hi guys, we're on an official practice session for the DGDM race. The race is on Monday. Just doing some training laps. And at the end of the session there's a 10-minute race, which I plan to do. Just for practice reasons. We have totally different lines here. Well, I was offering Eve to have a bit of a fight or fun, but I guess he wants to stay by himself. Maybe he's testing tires or something, he doesn't want to fight. So it's 5 more minutes in the practice session and then there's this test race. Just not possible to do it full. It's almost flat out, but the moment you try to do it flat out, it's not working. So.
Checker flags out, P2. That's the end of the session, P2.
I wonder where William is. I thought he's going to join. My teammate. So we have qualifying. It's only one lap. Hop or drop. I haven't driven this as a qualifying setup yet. It's a bit more aggressive. So I have to watch the rear. Oh, feels okay. Too late on the throttle here. Ah, too late again, and way too much fuel. I don't know why it took 15 liters for 2 laps. Oh, anyway. Was not the best lap. It could have been worse. It's a time. It's not much faster than what I did in the race setup. Yeah, I'm not a qualifying guy. Let's see. Only P3. I'm so bad in qualifying.
That's the end of the session. P3.
Ho 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 ho. Let's see how this works out. Yesterday I got, day before yesterday on Thursday, I got taken out in T1 on P1 from somebody crashing behind in the field, back in the field. Where's these Audis? They are fast everywhere. Oops, I almost forgot. Switch back.
Celsius. P3. Follow car number 11.
He's almost running into him, yeah. Come on! What are you waiting for? Oh! Don't push me off the track.
Clear left. Car left. Still clear left.
Oh! Almost lost you here. I'm always surprised how fast those guys are at qualifying. And in relation how competitive I am in race pace. Pace looks good. Oh, Marco made a mistake. I wanted to wait for him a little bit, maybe to have a fight, but obviously he made a mistake. I'm not waiting for Eve, because I wanted to drive with Eve in the practice session, and he didn't want to, so not going to wait for Eve.
There's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Oh, last lap coming up. Ah! Mark, hi! Now I hear you. Thanks, fine. Last lap of the test race. Yes. Bad at qualifying. I did a decent lap, but still got only P3. But then, yeah, I'm 5 seconds ahead of P2 and 3. So, no idea. I don't know why. It was a decent qualifying lap. I don't know why these guys are so fucking fast in qualifying, and then I'm like a second faster, half a second faster lap on the race. I don't know. It's a bit strange. Yes, I did my fastest lap with wing 3, you wouldn't like. but the wing 4 is okay too. I think wing 3, if you manage, is the fastest, but it becomes a bit twitchy in the rear, and you have to drive very clean, like Audi style. But then it's really fast. Wing 4 is basically, for me, it's trouble-free. It's easy peasy. Wing 5, I tried wing 5 in comparison, and for me it was much harder in wing 5, because in order to compensate for the advantage you have with wing 3 and 4 on the straights, you have to nail every fucking corner 110% perfect and push so hard to end up having the same time that I like spun 3 times with wing 5 trying to do the same lap types I did with wing 4 and 3 easily, but I mean consistently, without any effort and without any problem. You just don't, with 3 and 4, wing 3 and 4, I just don't push so hard. I drive very clean onto the corners, very trouble-free, very easy, for me easy. And in order to catch up with wing 5, I have to really push into every corner like crazy, which ends up to be dangerous again, for me. So, for me, it's much easier to drive, I think 4 is the sweet spot. 3 is possible, is okay for me, but probably you will kill me after 2 laps. Wing 4 seems good to me, but you have to try yourself. Otherwise, a little bit changes here and there as well, but didn't make any big difference to me. But I stay with this. It's still, even with wing 3, you have no issue with the rear at all in the fast corners, like these fast left-right hand corners. The rear stays super ultra stable. What you cannot do is like push crazy trail braking into the corners, like brake very hard into the corner and start steering into the corner aggressively, then the rear will come. But yeah.
Like I do in every corner.
Like you do in every corner.
Oh shit.
But to me, having too low wing, the first proper way it should show is like in fast, steady, fast corners. When you start to get like an unstable car, and the rear you start to lose the rear, like we had several times for the Ferrari after some updates in Nordschleife, you know, these fast left-hand corners, where you're like breaking a sweat every time you try to carry it through, and the rear is still coming despite we had full wings. This is where, for me, the rear wing matters. If in those kind of corners the rear stays perfectly stable, I think basically you buy disadvantage by adding more wings to maybe compensate in a few corners which you over aggressively turn into, and which maybe sometimes it gives you a little bit more stability if you run high wings. But in these situations I would consider it's a bit a bad habit and overdriving the given corners, and if you get rid of that, the lower wings makes much more sense. As long as the fast downwing, downforce corners still stable, and they're perfectly stable here with even wing 3.
Okay.
Well,
Let's see.
are you too late for this? Is there something open, maybe?
I'm not sure. I have to see.
Let me see what kind of... fastest practice lap was a 54.9 at 30 something degrees in race setup.
It's pretty fast.
But it was a second lap, so. And the race, in the race I did a 54.6. Twice.
Yeah, that's good.
And 55, very consistent actually. 54.6, 55.0, 55.1, 54.5, and 55.1. Yeah, looks good. Looks good.
There's no session.
Well, I think I could also do a little bit of a break. I'm driving for like 2 hours now. Oh
You did
no,
both
one and
practices.
no, the last one. But where it started, kind of in the beginning.
Okay.
No, it's not that long. It's 1 hour practice and then a bit more than 1 hour practice and the race.
Tomorrow there's also still practice. Probably I will do both tomorrow. I wanted to do the last one today, but I totally forgot time.
We could hop in any session and I share it like this here on TeamSpeak. It's possible too. The setup I was using now. You can give it a go. You're going to you
I'm going to hate it.
you probably not like it. Na, da, 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 da. Ferrari
Holy
3.
shit. I see a news message about Facebook. The 533 million Facebook users hacked.
So I guess that's a lot.
That sounds like a lot. Only in the Netherlands there are 5 million.
Mm.
So that's almost a third of the whole population.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot. I uploaded it in the file browser thing of TeamSpeak.
Okay.
Are you going to be online later on as well?
I think so.
Because I might be up for another session a little bit later on. Well, I would like to make a little bit of break now. It was, yeah, I'm a bit hot. But there's a good chance I will be online later on again, and maybe there's a session or I host one, and we can do another practice run.
I could do that.